Hey y'all, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an update on my project pan and also going to be starting my new project pan for 2024. So I know this video is a little bit late for the start of the project pan for 2024, but had a lot going on. And the last check-in I have was the September 2023 check-in for my project pan. So I'm going to go over what was in my project pan for last year, and then I'll show the few products I did end up using up, and then we're going to go over the new products that we're starting out this year's project pan with. Okay, so to start, I had the Kimchi Chick setting spray. I think there's still at least like 2/3 of this left. So I am transferring this over into the new project pan to keep using that. Next I had ColourPop single eyeshadows, and it was these two. I've got Lightning Bug, and then this was from the ColourPop Muppets collection. This is Mocha. So these were just two like gold bronzy shades, and I did use them quite a bit, so I am going to roll these out and I'll be replacing that with something else. Next up I had the e.l.f. Putty Blush, and it was in the shade Turks and Caicos, and I actually used that up. And if you did happen to see my 2023 makeup empties video, you'll see that I used up this blush, and this was in my project pan, and so use that one up. So we're rolling that out. Next I have the Tarte highlighter, and I have made a good amount of progress on this. I have a lot of pan going on. I will try to find the previous pictures in order to be able to put up here beside this. If I can't, I'm sorry, but this is what we are working with now. I am going to keep this in my project pan and try to use this up. I would say I'll be able to use this up in probably a couple more months, so that would be great. Okay, next I have the Marc Jacobs bronzer, and this one has been in my project pan all year long, and I am happy to say it is completely gone. She is all used up and in her glory here. This was super exciting for me to use this up right before the end of the year. Like, I just barely used this up. So I was able to include this in my 2023 makeup empties video, but I'm super excited to have used up this bronzer. So we are rolling this out of the project pan, and I'll be rolling in something new to replace that. Next I have the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Now I don't even think I hardly used this. I got started using the Essence My Skin Tinted Primer, and this one has been doing really great. And then recently I've been using this Milk Makeup, what's this one called? Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. This one I've been using all the time. This one's been working great for me. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this one in. I've made a list of everything. I went ahead and, okay, it looks like I did not keep this in my project pan lineup. So rolling that one out. Okay, next I have the She Glam Foundation, and I had a mark here as to where I was last, so there really wasn't much left, but it is completely empty. I even was unscrewing the thing and was like scraping the little thing, so I really used every little last drop of this. This Shein foundation is actually really good. It says it's long-lasting, breathable matte foundation, so if you have oily skin or just like more of a mattified effect instead of like a glowy effect, I highly recommend this foundation. It's really good. Okay, next I have my Skylar Vanilla Perfume, and I have a little mark right here, so I had half of it left to go, and this one is completely empty. So another empty on the project pan. Next I have the I Heart Revolution powder, which I couldn't seem to find it. I didn't know if it was this peach I Heart Revolution powder or if it was a I think it might have been this one, because this was the one I was using most recent. And I completely used that one all up. So that was another great empty for the project pan. And then last up, I have the Physicians Formula Powder Blush. This one's actually really exciting because I actually hit pan in it. Right down here you can see I hit pan in this. I want to say it was right at the end of December, because I think I've had pan in it all of this month of January. So I've been using this, and I would like to roll it out, but then I'm thinking maybe I would be able to empty this year since I've actually hit pan in it. So I've used quite a bit of this. In my last check-in there was no pan at all, so this is super exciting. So I am going to keep this in the rotation. So now I had already made a list as to everything that I am either transferring into the new year here for the new project pan lineup or the new products that we will be using. So first up, I have the Physicians Formula Blush. So we will keep this in the project pan lineup. Next I have my Tarte highlighter here that I have a lot of pan in, and I just want to try to use this up, so that is staying in the project. Next I have the Luna Magic powder, and this is a powder that I got in my BoxyCharm / Ipsy box, whatever you want to call it. The packaging is really pretty. It's just like kind of sparkly outside. Here's the powder on the inside. And I've just been using this to set my face. I've only used it just a few times and it seems to work great. So I thought I would just try to get some use out of this by incorporating it into the project pan. Next I have my Milk Makeup Primer. This is the one I've been using and I really like it. This is the mini version, I'm pretty sure. So if I use this up and continue to love it, I'll probably purchase the full size, but this one is actually really good. So we're adding that to the project pan. Next I have my Tarte foundation, and like you can tell here, let's see. So I have used it to where it's like halfway used up here, and you can kind of see like the packaging here where you can like see through it. So this is one of my favorite foundations. This is either my second or third bottle of this, and sometimes they'll run like the Tarte foundations on sale, and that's usually when I'll go ahead and pick up like a couple of my favorites that I know I love. So I added this one into the lineup. I'll go ahead and put a line here on it, so that way we will know where we're starting at with this one. Next I have the Pink Lips Loose powder, and that is this powder right here. This is a loose setting powder, and I have been using this pretty much all of January, and I tried to get it to like shake down, but it's not like all kind of getting down, but I feel like it is like right here. Like I feel like we're like, I've used like a third of it, so I'll probably go ahead and try to put a mark if I can get this to kind of come off the sides. But this brand Pink Lips, I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I was just wanting to kind of use it up because I got it sent to me, and I've used it and it's actually like pretty good for my oily skin, and it does keep my makeup lasting all day, so I can't complain about it. It's pretty good. Next last year I tried to incorporate some perfumes into my project pan just because I know some of mine are a little bit older and I need to kind of try to use them up because I do buy new perfumes, so it's always good to kind of like rotate your collection. But this is kind of a smaller one, and it came in like a 4-pack of like perfumes that Rihanna has made, and it is like halfway gone. I'll just go ahead and put a mark here. Okay, so there you go. You can see the mark as to where it's at and how much I have left. So I always like including perfumes because it keeps me working through my collection. Next I have the Jaclyn Hill bronzer, and recently Jaclyn Hill announced that she was closing her brand. So I was like, you know what, I need to try to use this up since she's no longer a brand. But I really do like this bronzer. I have it in the shade Vitamin D, and it smells like coffee, and I love that. Like if I was to have a makeup brand, I would make something in my line smell like coffee, because that's just like a great scent to smell like when you're putting your makeup on in the morning time. Nothing like a good coffee scented bronzer. Okay, next I have the Tarte Mini Tubing Mascara. So this I got as like, I want to say this was maybe like free with a gift, like a gift with purchase or something, and I love this mascara. I went through a full size one, I want to say it was last year, and this has always been a favorite of mine. So when I got this free, or if it was like a point perk or I don't know, something like that, I knew I would love it. And I've used it a little bit, but I was like, you know what, I need to put it in my project pan, use up, just because I don't want to get dried out since I did already open it and start using it. So that is the end. I think I have 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I have 10 products that I am using up in my collection, and I look forward to seeing how much progress I make on all these products, and I will try to do monthly check-ins. Sometimes I can't. As you can see, my last check-in was September of last year because the holidays, let me just say the holidays for me are just ridiculous. So we are through the holidays and in the slower part of the year, so I'm excited for this start of my new project pan for 2024. Please let me know in the comments, are you guys doing a project pan? What items are you trying to use up this year? And I hope you all enjoyed this video. Bye y'all, thanks for watching.